Hi, this is Shannon from Living Life at Home, and today I have a moment in my garden with you. Something happened earlier today that made me think about life and beauty and so forth. And for those of you who have followed my periodic gardening posts, you know that I garden for sanity, and I'm a pretty lazy gardener. I'm no hard work allowed, but it's something that keeps me in touch with the rhythms and the flow of life, and the whole just taking something from a seed and watching it go through its cycle and through the seasons is pretty amazing. And it's March here, and here in Texas, March is a good time for planting, but we're a little slow on planting this year because we've had cold spell like most of the rest of the country. And so we still have some of the cool season stuff in the beds, and each of my kids have a bed, and the bed I'm about to show you here is my daughter Esther's, and she likes the weedy flowers, so we've got some extra things in here. But what happened today was about broccoli, and broccoli is a cool season plant, and it likes it cold. It gets sweeter actually when it's cold. So we have in Esther's bed, and I'm going to show you here, a couple broccoli plants, and this one here, it's just forming a broccoli head, and we'll end up eating that. And then there's one here I'll come back to, and then there's another one over here with some cilantro and weeds growing up through it. It just has some more broccoli on it. And we planted these late, so they're small heads. But what happens to broccoli is if you let the head grow out, you end up with these pretty flowers right here. Now, I've been saving this particular plant, which we let go to seed. That's what that's called, when you let it go to the flowers. You see here, there's some more turning into flowers. I had let this because I'm teaching a gardening class here in a couple days, and I had wanted to show my students what happens. Well, most people would think, okay, we're done with the broccoli, we can't eat it anymore, let's just pull it out of the garden. What happens is you end up with, if you leave it there, you end up with these beautiful flowers, and then those end up turning into seed pods, and then you end up with tons and tons of seeds. But my older daughter today wanted a bouquet, and so she went ahead and cut the broccoli flowers to create a bouquet. And here you have this beautiful spring bouquet, and then this, if it had been allowed to stay on the plant, would have turned into what is now up here on the wall I have hanging these seed pods. All those flowers would have turned into these seed pods. And this is a dried broccoli plant from last year that just I have hanging here because there's still seed pods on it, and I want to save the seed for either sprouting and eating or for planting, which I have in the other room. Some of these you can see have already come off. So what's absolutely beautiful to me is that you take these broccoli plants, and here these are ones that haven't started heading yet, and it'll go through its entire life cycle, and for a few of them I will pull them out, throw them on the compost bin, go back and become dirt, and others I'll let go to flower so I can have the seeds from them. And others will probably go to flower and then be bouquets, just like what Kate put together today. But the reality is that our lives are like that too. Sometimes we think we're done with something and the usefulness is over, and we want to prune it, and sometimes we need to prune it, like a rose bush. You need to prune off things and you get beautiful flowers more afterwards. But sometimes it's like broccoli, our life can be like broccoli. It becomes something new and different, and something that then becomes and reproduces and reaps lots and lots of more seed out of it, than which you can sow out in the world. So, thoughts from the garden today. Hope you are having a wonderful day. Enjoy.